Hello everybody, what is going on? It's Jimmy here back with another video, and today my friends, I wanted to make a part 2 of the video about the 4K Nintendo Switch, guys. So truthfully speaking, I know a lot of you guys didn't like that video. It only got about 2 likes and about 7 dislikes. I understand that. The video, if you want to look it up exactly, it was called Is 4K Enough for a New Switch? And it got 77 views, so it did pretty good for my channel. 2 comments, 2 thumbs up, and 7 dislikes at the moment, guys. The thing is, a lot of people were disagreeing with me. I did post it on Reddit too, under gaming, and a lot of people were saying basically they don't even see this as a possibility, but they're forgetting something, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. It is most certainly a possibility to have a 1080p Switch and 4K docked, guys. The thing is, it'll just be super sampled. I'm not saying it's going to be the ultimate 4K machine that's literally outputting 4K at 120 hertz, guys. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like maybe it can at most output like 4K looking graphics, pixel rendering, guys. Just to read you guys a couple comments of what people were saying, I'm going to answer some of them. One of them says, Nintendo is not going to put out a 4K Switch. It takes incredible power to output 4K. And my answer to that is, I feel like if they beefed up the dock a lot, guys, and made the dock actually usable and not just a pass-through, made it actually have some components in it, some graphical upscalers in there, guys, I feel like it is definitely possible, so I don't necessarily agree with this. Another comment is the Switch 2 will not do 4K. It's not even worth theorizing about because it won't happen. I understand that it probably won't happen, but the thing is, guys, I think that it truly could be possible. Under the same token, I get that people are going to say it's not possible, and honestly, it most likely is not possible. But the thing is, guys, I like to think that it is because with the dock's upscaler, think of the dock upscaler as like a graphics card. Like, what if they put a GPU in the upscaler, guys, so it had 2 GPUs working at the same time, right? You don't think that that could output 4K? I guarantee it could. And the thing is, I understand that the PS5 is having trouble with true 4K visuals, which was another comment people were saying, but you have to understand, guys, that this is not talking about the PS5's level of graphical clarity here. We're talking about barely hitting 4K. We're talking about like Xbox Series X and PlayStation 4 Pro level of 4K clarity. Nothing here that is going to be like that, guys. And that's the thing. And I understand where you guys are coming from and what you guys are talking about. I'm not trying to discredit any of you guys commenting. The thing is, guys, is that I truly do feel that with the power of the dock, they could definitely make a 4K Nintendo Switch, and I feel like they probably should to compete with Sony and Microsoft. I don't know if a next-gen Switch is going to be anything below 4K, and if it is anything below 4K, I feel like people are going to be mad because if Microsoft and Sony are able to do 4K, why isn't Nintendo? Why do Nintendo fans always have to get the shorter end of the stick? You see what I'm saying? Everybody else is being outputting 4K right now. Why can't Nintendo? I think that Nintendo could. I think it just comes down to they don't want to. After the GameCube, they were done competing with horsepower, and I feel like they need to reclaim their throne, and though it will not be amazing 4K resolution, they should at least be in the resolution bracket as the next gen systems. If they're all 4K, it should offer 4K support. Even with the Nintendo Switch is massively underpowered to the Xbox One and the PS4, guys, it still ran in the native resolution that those other two did, and I feel that the next generation Switch has to do the same. 1440p is a PC resolution. I don't know why I see people commenting that it should be 1440p handheld. That really doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like they'd have to rework the 16:9 screen, guys, or maybe they could figure something out. I don't know. But for me personally, I think that that is definitely something that will not happen, 1440p. I think it is 1080, 60 in handheld, 4K, 60 on dock, guys, but maybe not. You guys never know. Truthfully, we will not know until we find out one way or another, guys. And the thing is, I just did like theorizing about it, and I think that it is fun to consider what the next Switch will bring. In terms of specs, I think that it'll probably have 16 gigabytes of RAM, or at least more than what it has now. It needs, at a minimum, I'd say 10, but honestly, they don't make them like that. So truthfully, it does have to be 16. It goes 8, 16, 32, 64, yeah. So it would have to be 16, guys, because I feel like 8 is obviously not enough, guys, and, you know, honestly, I just feel like if they did put 16 in there, I mean, this thing would be a beast. It would be able to multitask like crazy. You'd be able to do so many things at the same time. Maybe we could even have a little thing in the corner where you could be watching Netflix while you're playing games. That's just an idea. Make it like how Apple's finally doing what Android's been doing for a long time now. Maybe they'd have something cool like that. That would be really sweet. Honestly, that's a really good idea. I got to give myself some credit right there. But honestly, guys, I get what you guys are saying, and I don't want to come off like I'm not crediting you guys for your ideas. The thing is, guys, is that for me personally, I see this as something that is completely possible, though you guys do not. The thing is it makes a lot of sense to me that they would want to compete with Sony and Xbox. I know you guys are just assuming that they wouldn't and that they're just going to stay behind, but think optimistically for 1 second, guys, and imagine a world where a Nintendo Switch is the resolution as the other ones, guys. Truthfully speaking, that would be an amazing world that I want to live in. And honestly, a 4K Switch would truly blow everyone's minds. Imagine a 4K console blowing everyone's mind. Now imagine taking visuals that are 1080p, crisp, clean 1080p, right? I mean, 1080p in a handheld would be absolutely amazing. That would truly look gorgeous. And the thing is, 720p, sometimes the Switch impresses me with how good a game looks every once in a while. Not a lot, but every once in a while. And the thing is, I feel like if we up that all the way up to full HD, that is a necessity, and I feel like it needs to happen pretty soon, guys, because truthfully, third-party development is going to be screwed from this point on. We just got word that the new Lord of the Rings game is the first game that is a third-party game made for next-gen, guys, that is confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. But outside of that, what do we know that's coming to the Nintendo Switch? Do you see the problem with the Nintendo Switch? Nintendo has been patenting things and everything else, guys. They know what's coming. Nintendo has something ready, guys. And the thing is, I think that it's the perfect storm. And I think that they have a recipe, guys, to destroy Sony and Microsoft. And they will come out on top. The thing is, you guys are forgetting that Xbox and PlayStation both have general markets, guys. The thing is, Xbox is trying to get in everyone's home. PlayStation is trying to get in everybody's home, and they're doing everything they can to boost production. Well, Nintendo creates a pseudo reality where the Switch is always sold out. They don't make as much of them, guys, so they trick your mind into wanting something that you can't have. It's a very smart business strategy, and I hope that they continue to do this. Those are my thoughts on the 4K Switch. I just want to answer some of you guys' questions and give you guys my full thoughts, review, and the whole situation with that, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, guys, comment, and everything else, guys. I will be reading your comments. I always read your comments. I encourage them always, guys, because I like to read and respond to as many as I can, but I do read them all, so please be nice and everything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I can take criticism. The thing that I don't like is criticism with no point to it. Like, it's just like leaving a dislike and saying trash. Like, at least tell me what I did wrong so I can work on it next time. I'm trying to get better and better with every single video that I make. One day I want to be a big YouTuber, guys, and I'm going to be posting 2 times a day. So obviously, I'm going to be doing a lot of Nintendo content, a lot of PlayStation 5 content, a lot of Xbox Series X content, and we're going to be talking about the Series S too all the time. And the thing is, guys, I try to do this every single week. I have not missed a week since I have started back on YouTube. I originally started my channel in 2016, guys, and now I am back to doing these videos almost every single day. And the thing is, truthfully, is I love it, and I am not going to stop anytime soon. So if you guys are ready for me to unbox the PS5 later this year, which is something I'll definitely be doing, stay tuned for that, because that's going to be an absolutely hype video, guys. That one is going to go mad. And the thing is, I know you guys are ready for that. I'm going to have to get my hands on it one way or another, whether I somehow have to pay extra for the PlayStation 5, which is something I'm not wanting to do, but I'm willing to do just for the channel, just for you guys. I will be doing that. I will also be doing giveaways, probably a Switch Lite or something later this year. So, guys, I hope you guys don't want to miss all that, because that is some big stuff, guys, I have ready for you guys. So thank you guys again. Jimmy out of here. Thank you for your support.